Well, some try to say that it's hard to progress. Well, I'll beg to differ because I found the best people to teach me how to do it greater. People who remind me that I'm doing better. I've never seen such a change inside of me where I feel like I've come out of hiding. People say fear is the key to success, and I'm here to tell you that I'm crapping my pants. I never understood how people could love you, especially when they've never met you. But somehow they have changed my point of view. I'll spread love until it's an issue. Yeah, I've grown a model and it's the different. I overcame the odds, was disappointed to see I've changed my tune. Now I support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different, I overcame the odds, was disappointed to see I've changed my tune. I'll support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. You never know what will happen when you log into see. No, you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what will happen when you log into see. No, you never know who you're gonna meet. Yeah, we've grown up now, we're doing things different. We overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. To see we've changed our tune. Now we support ourselves, so do anything but our mind too. I did something different, I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. To see I've changed my tune. I'll do anything I put my mind to.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Gaming Morning Show.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on.
Wait,
Austin, your mom is here?
No.
Why did I look over where Bob is?
Austin, your mom is here?
Is she over there?
I sure hope not.
Is she in the box?
Whoa.
I haven't seen her in like 2 days.
Get out of here, Beelin. I just got the new marble tile installed and you'll mess up the grout. Besides, like our friend Oh Guitar Boy said,
Sorry, KK.
it's time for the clinically acclaimed gaming morning show. Or should I say, award-winning.
And we have a clip of the year, friends. It is the Lost City of D live.
Glad we won.
Woo! Burp, burp, burp.
Kiki Lo is in search of something.
I need a D that works.
There's the D searching in the universe because the D is currently broken.
Gaming Morning Show won clip of the year.
Oh my gosh.
But don't you dare expect to put that Chris Emmy Memorial Clip of the Year trophy in this
I
box.
probably should have prepared something more special.
I'm getting the walls repainted soon. Now where to put the chandelier or the bearskin rug? Oh, and the piano, can't forget that.
Maybe there is somebody in the world that can help her. Maybe somebody who sings a song.
6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Monday, January 24th, 2022. Thank you for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. A 3-hour show planned, again, because we pretty much follow the same format daily. We don't change it. It's always 3 hours. I don't know why it would be only one. I mean, something bad would have to happen for it to be one. So hopefully 3 hours, maybe. That's the plan. I mean, there's been a lot of unpredictability as of late. For example, I haven't seen your face in over a week. That is Sean on the left side of the screen. You might remember Sean because he, obviously has been here since the beginning. Good morning to you, Sean.
Morning, it's January 17th, 2022.
Yes, it is.
Did I miss something?
You're fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
I blacked out there for a while.
That's good. We've been checking out. We've been shaking you for a solid week, and you just... Is this our version of a soap opera?
I've been in a terrible coma
For a week.
for a week.
I mean, if this was soap opera time, it'd be 2024, and then you finally have woke up.
I got everything turned on. Getting things running on my computer. My computer's making a lot of sounds over there.
Oh, no.
I don't think it's like, what? I haven't had to do anything for a week, so we'll see how that goes.
It's like I wanted time off. That's why we gave the computer's contract is really good. Agent's great. Doesn't want to do any work in the early part of January. So
I finally made it up here for the first time in quite a while yesterday, and my computer had just turned off at some point. It was like, fine, you're not gonna use me. I'm just gonna turn off, and it was in a really bizarre way too, because like it was off, like the screens were off, and it wasn't running, but like parts of the lights on the computer were still on. It was like pretending to still be alive, but it wasn't.
it was faking you out. It was deception. It was a diversion. How are we feeling?
Tired. The fatigue is still pretty strong, so like doing anything, we're still getting used to that. And sleep schedules just way off, because we went from sleeping 18 hours off and on a day to needing to have a normal sleep schedule, and couldn't get to sleep last night, but we're surviving.
Nervous.
I was so nervous.
Didn't know what was gonna happen. I changed up the captions link, so those are in a comment as opposed to a link now. So you should find those by clicking on your name.
I did one. It should be.
Oh, come back, Sean.
What,
Why aren't you there?
It even says connected.
It's funny because you know what it shows on my screen? It says loading. So you're
Mine
loading.
says connected.
All right, I'm gonna kick you out, and then you can join on the second link, I suppose. So get wrecked. Loading. Kate Zaid is here. Good morning to you. Chris M. Yee hanging out with us as well. K-Laugh, good morning. Thank you for being part of the show this morning. Kate checked in 50 after 5 o'clock, all caps, friends, and then started complimenting people because today is National Compliment Day. So please share a compliment, won't you? Sean, your polo is so red.
Thanks. Your hat is so UK.
Backward. It's beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment very much. Kate Zaid said, Sean, I love your sense of humor. You are so funny.
Thank you.
All right, tell us a joke, man.
What did the one mint hostess Twinkie say to the other mint hostess Twinkie?
When are we gonna eat you, damn it?
Nom, 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 nom.
Some ASMR right there. It's crispy sounding. That packaging is on point. You made Bob happy, so that counts for something. K-Laugh says, you are a linchpin of this community, Chris. Aw, they're sharing compliments in chat. Look at this. Kyle, you're effortlessly clever and extraordinarily capable.
We did it.
I don't know about that last one, though, Chris. How capable. And sometimes K-Laugh just disappears. So.
True.
I'm just kidding, K-Laugh. You're the best. Kate Zaid, Ryan, you are a social media inspiration. So this morning, Kate Zaid's on Twitter. I woke up at like 40 past 4 o'clock. And Kate's already tweeting out things. And granted, Kate's got a 2-hour head start being in the central time zone, but has breakfast ready to go. It's got like a smoothie and like a avocado toast thing going on. And I was like, wow, ready to go. And then I was like, hey, can coffee count as breakfast? Because you're talking about breakfast. So I'm going to have more coffee this morning as much as I possibly can because it smells delicious right now.
Yeah, I'm going to have some coffee too, but I didn't have time, so I have to wait for the break.
Yeah, of course, Smolecule will join us at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. Today we're going to talk to the streamer about some of the upcoming streams, some of the work that Smolecule does in her communities, especially when it pertains to mental health. Today is Monday, and Smolecule typically respects mental health, discusses mental health on Monday, so we'll talk to them coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time to play 5 Questions GMS, which was a lot of fun. We had Rugs and Red Rum Gaming last week playing the game, and always like to have 5 Questions guests. Tomorrow, we're going to talk to Julia, an intern over at Arch Daily, or Arc Daily. I'm never sure. It's an architecture thing, so I'm guessing it's Arc Daily. But
that makes sense.
It's spelled Arch Daily. I think it's Arc Daily. Anyway, Julia is going to talk to us about video game architecture, which is kind of a cool topic that I haven't expected to discuss. So 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, so stick around. A lot of fun things coming up. We had the debut episode yesterday of GMS Weekend Edition hosted by Chris M. Yee. That was a lot of fun. Austin Attack.
That was pretty fantastic.
Hosted as well. They had Kate Zaid and Look It's Maiko discussing the topics. I love the content creation section, or content discovery section. It's going to be very cool.
Yeah. Yep. It was a lot of fun, especially kicking off a brand new show with Chris muted. Oh man, it was classic. Can't get away from it. It's got to happen.
That bit will never get old. Chris intentionally muting himself.
That's a throwback to all the times Mike muted himself.
Mike, unmute your microphone.
Oh man, those words just ring true.
No, it was a fantastic show. I had intended to wake up and watch it live, but having mentioned the sleep schedule being way off, instead of waking up at 7 to watch it, I woke up at like 11:30, which was not the same.
Those are 2 different times.
Two different times. 2 very different times.
Yeah, it was great. We also had an interview with Brady McCollum, who's a YouTuber now. You can find out more on the VOD. Watch it at our YouTube page, youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show. And then tonight, speaking of getting back into the swing of things, we should see the season finale of Minecraft of GMS Plays. Of course, you have your Far Cry YouTube exclusive series going on, but this will be live on all of our same GMS platforms. What are you looking forward to the most with the final episode of Minecraft Monday?
Just looking forward to maybe wrapping some stuff up. We've been busy exploring and building in the Minecraft server. We've had guests such as Mike O and KJ. So hopefully they can join us this evening. But we've been building a beautiful mountaintop base. And so we'll see what they've been working on the last couple weeks, because I'm sure they've continued to play. And then we've been gathering a bunch of resources so that we can armor up and maybe journey to the Nether again, because we need to find some blaze rods. And maybe all that'll happen fast enough that we can go die to the end dragon real quick, because that's a good finale.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Death. It's great. Well, have fun with it tonight. It's at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And if you want to join in on the Minecraft shenanigans, of course, we do have a Minecraft server inside our Discord, which we also have ourselves, a Discord. You can click that link to join it. And if you would, spread a compliment or two throughout the course of the day. That would be neat. We have a story about a woman who checked the spam folder to find out that she had won a $3 million lottery jackpot. So that's an interesting one. We also have an Australian woman who found a scorpion in a package of broccoli. So those are two vastly different discoveries, really contrasting.
I've been disappointed every time I buy broccoli and there's not a scorpion. So to each their own.
You know what's sad, though, is we have had a spider in our olives before.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's all right. Olives are yucky anyway, so no big deal.
Thankfully, that was exactly how I was spared from this moment, because I also don't eat olives, especially out of a can, like raw, if you will, or as is. I don't know how they're cooked or processed or anything, but yeah. But however, it was when my son was like right at that moment where things are starting to still click, like, you know, memories are building, which had happened when he was a little bit younger, so he didn't remember. So every time we have olives, he'll go, "You remember that time? The spider in my olives?" You sure do. Scary.
Ooh. Olives a terrible thing to have a spider in too, because there's all those, you know, they could crawl inside of them and a lot of crevices.
We're really ruining cans of olives for you, aren't we?
Pop out and be like, "Bah, I'm a spider."
How's that look?
Bah, I'm a spider. That's what spiders look like.
Got me a good spider, you. Jeez. It was, well, I mean, they were black olives and the spider was black, so that didn't help. So they're picking through with a fork, like, what is that thing?
Your son once gave my favorite spider impression. Do you remember that?
No.
It was a video for him, and I sent it to you.
Let's see it again.
But yeah, so he was sitting in our house, and we were recording, and I go, "Hey, what does a spider say?" And he goes, "Webs." It's so good. Webs.
Comedy 101. Good job, Hefty Son. You remember the movie Knives Out? Did you ever watch it?
I didn't, but I heard it was amazing, so I probably should.
I've heard it was really, really good, too, and we were going to host a watch party for it.
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas Comes to the Pac-Land.
And Knives Out.
Perfect.
They start tomorrow. Knives Out 2 is supposed to drop in late 2022. A fall festival debut is likely, so we'll tell you that story as well. That's all ahead on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It's National Compliment Day. I have mentioned that. However, I have not told you yet that is Beer Can Appreciation Day.
I appreciate beer cans for sure.
I mean,
that's a nice beer can.
I like beer out of a can better than I like beer out of a bottle, so I kind of got to like rep this day. This is my day.
Yeah. You have a head start.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, National Compliment Day. You look at your beer can, you look at straight in its can eyes, and you go, "I appreciate you for keeping my beer cold."
Good job, beer can.
You're doing good work, beer can. Now, speaking of compliments, they continue to roll because it's National Peanut Butter Day. To compliment peanut butter, here's Sports Talk Gaming.
fine. I don't like it, but it's fine. I recognize the global love of peanut butter by everyone but me.
Imagine having a food that the vast majority of people enjoy that you don't. That would be a shame, right? Good morning to you, Drew Mega. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here for this edition of Gaming Morning Show.
Top of the moron.
And Quiet I Am Gaming is checking in as well. Good morning to you, Quiet. It's good to see you. We are a morning radio show that plays games, and we are asking you on National Compliment Day, hey, please share a compliment.
Assist watch. I only need like 70 more assists.
You mean you weren't getting those all done while you were sleeping 18 hours a day?
No, Rocket League feels real rusty this morning.
Oh, wow. Austin Attack is here as well.
Good moron.
It's good to see you.
I know, Austin.
Missed your face, says Austin.
I missed everybody's face and chat. I guess I don't see most people's faces.
I missed all of your letters. All of the words in chat. It is kind of strange, though, having done this now for, I mean, closer to a year and a half, I suppose, than a year, right?
Yeah.
When you don't get to do it, it feels really odd.
Oh, goodness.
Was that
Well,
Rust?
No, it was our teammate that centered it. I was trying to clear it, and he centered it, and then I hit it in.
Chris M. says, Sean, you're still good. No rust. Not a single ounce of rust. Does rust come in ounces?
It can, I guess.
Could
You
you
can weigh
collect it?
anything in ounces.
That's true. Except my love. Can you weigh that in ounces?
Sure. Just might be a bigger number.
You're the best. Drew Mega says, let's see. Hope everyone is well. I can get down with peanut butter day. In fact, specifically all natural, crunchy peanut butter.
I do like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, you do? I had told people
Yeah.
that you don't even like Reese's peanut butter.
No, I like those. I mean, that peanut butter is just so fake and sugary that it is barely peanut butter.
Wait, that's not real peanut butter? I thought that's how peanut butter tasted. Wait, am I eating it wrong? But that's peanut butter. I love Reese's peanut butter because it's sugary and delightful.
Yeah. So yummy. You might even say that it's...
Welcome back. Theo's voice. We've missed you. Let's see. Even Quiet came in just all caps. Peanut butter. I mean, at least your dislike for peanut butter is almost still easier for people to wrap their head around than my dislike for all sauce.
It's the general nature of your dislike.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of like the equivalent of that. Like, I dislike anything you can spread on a bagel.
Like pizza.
You can't spread pizza on a bagel.
But when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
Touche.
You just take the pizza stuff and you spread it. I tried.
Top of the moron.
Kasogo is here. Kasogo, compliment to everyone here. You guys brighten up my morning. Aw, Kasogo. Jeez. I didn't expect all these compliments.
Did you catch Chris's compliment?
No, Chris didn't compliment me, but Chris did say, Ryan, no one is as good at driving backwards and not defending the goal. Yeah, I would like to point out Chris did not specify which goal. In fact, I've made an epic save on Sean's shots before. Drew Mega says, dare I say I might enjoy Reese's Pieces better than Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yeah. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are good, but Reese's Pieces are the GOAT. Greatest of all
They're
time.
okay. They're more peanut buttery than Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh,
at least to me. So they are good, but I can't have as many because, the peanut butter.
Yeah, I guess you're getting more of the mixture of chocolate and peanut butter when you go with the cups.
Yeah.
True. Austin says peanut butter is one thing. Sauces, so many things.
Yeah.
Ice cream is frozen sauce, so Ryan probably dislikes it.
It's not wrong. So
You dislike ice cream?
no, not really. I don't prefer ice cream. I rarely have a hankering for ice cream. You know what I mean? You know what I do like more than anything though, ice cream wise, if you're talking about like at home options, is I like ice cream bars better. When they're coated in chocolate, they're on a stick. I don't really like just scooped ice cream. Not a big fan. Reese's Sticks are where it's at, according to Austin Attack. Now, that's a good call. Reese's Sticks are underrated.
Reese's Sticks.
What? What?
Not drawing a picture in my mind. I'm sure I've seen them or have heard of them, but
you've not had them?
I don't know.
It was in that moment Hefty realized how many more candy bars he's probably purchased than most pigs. They're like they got like the wafery taste of like a Kit Kat going for them.
Okay.
But they're bigger. They have peanut butter, obviously. It's Reese's peanut butter. They didn't put like Skippy in the Reese's Sticks. And they're delightful.
To look up a picture.
Okay. Yeah, awesome.
I would do it now, but we're playing Rocket League.
And you got the news next.
Well, I might as well just do it now.
You do take care of that, bro. Top of the moron to Wu Dang Pig, who's joining us in Gaming Morning Show. It's good to see you.
Good moron.
Hello, good people of the chat room, and good moron to you. Likewise, Earthling Gaming.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see everyone checking in. It is National Compliment Day, so we're asking you questions about compliments or beer cans. It's Beer Can Appreciation Day, so you can compliment your beer can or peanut butter today. We even have more days of the day that we haven't even told you about that would work and segue nicely into National Compliment Day. Here, since I'm really good at it, I'm going to go backwards. There's also 1 second left, and they scored again.
Just one more.
Nice. Well, see, 6 was not a nice round number. They wanted a prime number. So they went with 7.
Yes.
So,
Of course.
there you go. We're losers. It's 6:29. Holy cow, that game took forever to find.
Yeah, it did.
Forever. Man.
Sheesh.
What are we doing? Sean gets back in the passenger seat, and we're just sitting here taking as much time as we want.
All willy-nilly.
Yep. Formats be damned. Austin said, Quiet I Am Gaming deserves some voice flattery on National Compliment Day. I think that's always a good call, because here we enjoy pretty much any opportunity to do voice flattery.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
When you sing, Sean, it's like the voice of an angel.
Oh, thanks. That's what I was going for.
Quiet goes, didn't expect all these compliments on National Compliment Day, which is something I said. True. I guess if there's a day to expect compliments or think that they're more likely, it'd be on National Compliment Day. What was I thinking? Quiet says, you guys are the reason why I no longer dread waking up in the morning. It's really kind. Austin goes, they are underrated because you can't buy them in the candy aisle. You got to get them at the gas station. That's true. Have you? Okay, this is a topic for after the news. Have you ever noticed candy aisles have an odder selection of candy than the candy section at a grocery or a gas station? we'll talk more about that. I mean, this is something that's been on my mind for years, so we'll talk about that. We'll tell you the rest of the days of the day, and we'll tell you about a woman who had a very good reason to check the spam folder. That is coming up. Thank you for being here, everyone who's hanging out with us. It is time to get informed, and for the first time in over a week, we will get informed by the one, the only hashtag video game expert of Gaming Morning Show. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, January 24th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. First up, something that happened late on Friday, and then the story continued to progress throughout the weekend, and we have an update today. And that is the fact that members of the Raven Software QA team have unionized after weeks of striking. The original story, which I'm going to link here, is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Details the actual forming of the union, but then the update that we received this morning is from Jared Moore of IGN, who reports on the fact that these employees have called off their strike and are acting in good faith pending the recognition of their union by the Raven company. So they have been on strike, they unionized, and then they called for, on Friday after announcing their union, that they were calling for the voluntary recognition of their union by Raven Software. And then this morning they tweeted out, pending the recognition of our union, the Raven QA strike has ended. Unused strike funds are being stored for future organizing/strike efforts. We'll post or retweet any GWU updates here. Appreciate all the community support throughout the strike. So this union of QA employees marks one of the first unions in kind of the video game development world. So we'll see what kind of comes from this.
And that has a lot to do with quality assurance staff, right?
Yes. These are like the QA staff.
Yeah.
In particular.
Yeah, and Chris kind of read my mind. QA staff often treat extremely poorly, and I don't have as much knowledge about that from a video game standpoint. But in terms of where QA or some of the customer service style roles typically land in the hierarchy of organizations, I'm not surprised to hear that this is something that they worked really hard to get done. So hopefully this will help a lot, and we'll see what comes from this. But yeah, thanks for sharing that story.
Perfect. Yeah, and we'll keep following this for sure. In our second story, speaking of quality assurance, Battlefield 2042 launches a zombie mode and immediately pulls it after it completely breaks the XP system.
Oh no.
This is from Luke Plunkett of Kotaku. Last week, DICE launched a new game mode for Battlefield 2042 called Zombie Survival. It would pit a small team of human players against a horde of the undead. It lasted about a day for reasons that had nothing to do with the zombie survival itself. When looking into the details, basically players were gaining XP too quickly and easily. Justin Weeby, a senior design director at Ripple Effect Studios, says, quote, "We've removed the zombies mode and replaced with gun game. Hopefully we can fix it in the future and keep it in alignment with standard game progression. We've also tightened our review process to make sure this doesn't happen again. Thanks for your patience and understanding."
Oh. Zombie modes must be pretty easy, relatively, for people to make. I'm getting this impression because it seems like every FPS seems to get a zombie mode of some sort eventually.
Yeah, I think one game in particular popularized zombie modes, and then some games come out and aren't as well received as they would like to be, and they're doing whatever they can to get back in the game, like a zombie mode.
All right.
When's Rocket League gonna get zombie mode?
I said that because my brain was like, well, they must have a way to like make a zombie, right? And then like replicate it a whole bunch to make it so that you can get hordes of zombies. Like that's why I'm
Lots
saying
of
like,
zombies.
my brain's saying like maybe this is easier. I'm simplifying it probably. So
Just Control C, Control V,
Yeah,
Control
exactly.
V, Control V, Control V. Now you have a horde.
and then Control V to the third, and then that's how you get to later rounds, and it gets harder, and then that's all you do is it's an exponent, right?
Piece of cake. We should make a game.
Math.
In our last news story of the day, Yakuza series creator Toshihiro Nagoshi. I had to pick difficult names for my first day back. Yakuza series creator sets up his own development studio. This is from Adam Bankhurst of IGN. This creator has been with Sega and RGG Studios since 1989. But now NetEase Games has announced that it has established... Oh, wait. NetEase Games is... I don't know. Nagoshi Studio. I don't know where NetEase Games comes in. So I'll let you know if I figure that out. But Toshihiro Nagoshi has started the studio Nagoshi Studio. Figured it out. This is originally reported by Ryan couldn't hold it in anymore.
I was just thinking first day back, and it's like riding a bike. Could you crush that Segway?
Arturo wants in, by the way.
Okay.
So yes, Nagoshi has confirmed that he would be leaving both Ryoga Gatoku Studio, previously mentioned RGG Studio, and Sega back in October. And the report came out that he was in final negotiations with Chinese developer and publisher NetEase to join the company. And now he has shared a message to commemorate the news, saying that he and his team are committed to creating content for the world to enjoy. The whole world.
I just, all it reminds me of is the times where you try to read things on the fly, and this happens a lot in regular radio, and you just get handed something and you gotta read it cold. And having that one read through is always helpful. It just cracks me up. It's a great story.
I was
something to share.
I was more focused on the Raven QA story because I knew that was a big one.
It was.
I forgot names exist. And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out to date, like hidden deep on the PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to The Demon Lord is New in Town, out on PC.
It's just, is that how there's not like a punctuation?
Nope. The Demon Lord is new in town.
Okay. Come on over. I'm making soup. It's just me being polite to the Demon Lord. Because they're new in town, so.
It's kind of welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome the new
Bake
new
cake.
Demon Lords.
It's good. As somebody who is terrified of not terrified, really
Of
does
Demon
not,
Lords?
Well, yeah, I mean, not demons, but the Demon Lord. Oof. Except when they're new in town, give them a shot. You never know. You got to know somebody before you can judge them. So I don't know if you should judge me even if you know them, but. As somebody who does not like doing public address, because the downside to doing public address is you get immediate feedback when you butcher a name. Because people look at you, and you can see them. The eye contact is piercing. So, yeah, even like when Austin said, you're doing great, Japanese is very phonetic. I believe you. Unfortunately, I am very bad at phonetics. So, yeah. That was a fun ride. Thanks for jumping right back in. Thank you.
And we're back.
Both the Vice video game expert and the Mayor video game expert did admirably in your place.
They really did.
Yeah, want to give them credit. If you missed anything from the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news, including our name of the morning, just follow us on Twitter. It's pretty easy. You just go to @WatchGMS, and then you can search different hashtags, including
#GMS Morning Gaming News.
and that's where you find them. We tweeted all of those out, including both of the stories that you mentioned with the Raven unionization. So Game Informer's IGNs, you can find them there, read some more about it. I'm going to do that coming up later today. And then for the Demon Lord is new in town, we promise you some name of the month news this morning. I'm going to push that to tomorrow, and here's why. I don't have it ready. It's not, I just for the record, it's not typical name of the month that's not ready. It's forgetting how much more work I had to do this morning than I remembered. So my fault. We'll do it tomorrow. And it's unfortunate too, because we have a jam-packed show tomorrow, because we have both Julia joining us from Arc Daily, and Project Ruby. We'll play 5 questions GMS. We'll talk more about Project Ruby later on in today's Gaming Morning Show. So big name of the month announcement tomorrow. Promise, it's not the same. Do you believe me? Chris M.E. says, I wonder if he controls the Yakuza IP or if they'll be making new games. That actually is a really good question.
Yeah, my assumption is that they will probably continue to make new games in some fashion, because that series is very popular and makes them a lot of money.
Yeah. I think it would also be easier to branch out on your own if you had something like that, right? But maybe that's part of the adventure. So. Culty Vibes is here. Top of the Moron to you.
Good moron.
It's good to see you. Culty is one of our Patreon subscribers, and if you are a Patreon subscriber, you do get double entries into our giveaways, including Name of the Month. We've asked a couple of questions that are Patreon related / adjacent, one of which was on our Twitter the other day. We asked you if we're to do another GMS Games, which is where we play games with you, would you want us to do those on stream or in Discord? So thank you for answering that question. We put it on our Twitter at WatchGMS. We also, to our early adopter Patreon subscribers, we sent out a link ahead of time to Best of the Week, just to see if we can send videos out on YouTube ahead of time to our Patreon subscribers. It sounds like it worked pretty okay. So we're going to do that next week. You'll get an early preview, be able to watch Best of the Week at the end of the week, whereas we usually publish that on Sundays at 8 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube. Now we'll send that out early. So we're kind of messing around with the Patreon tiers, but check them out. They start at $1. Our subscriber tier is less than a Twitch subscription. And we had a new Patreon subscriber just yesterday. Big thanks to the one, the only Dobbs, for pledging through Patreon. You are now a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. There is a woman who was... When's the last time you checked your spam folder just randomly? Not like, oh, I didn't get an email I've been expecting, so I'm going to check my spam folder. But when's the last time you clicked on that just to see, hey, what's going on in there?
It's probably been a bit.
I don't routinely, ever. Yeah, it's very unusual. So this is what happened to a woman in Michigan. Apparently, checking the spam folder was a big win. Ben Hooper of UPI reports that Laura Spears of Oakland County told the Michigan lottery officials that she had bought a ticket for the Mega Millions drawing on December 31st. It even mentions the the website, MichiganLottery.com. So, quote, I saw an ad on Facebook that the Mega Millions jackpot was getting pretty high, so I got onto my account and bought a ticket. I was looking for a missing email from someone, so I decided to check the spam folder in my email account, because a few days later I was looking for an email. That's when I saw the lottery saying I had won a prize. Okay.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. I couldn't believe what I was reading, so I logged into my lottery account and confirmed the message, and it was shocking because I really had won $3 million.
Wow.
She said. This is a very, nonchalant... a very nonchalant quote from Laura Spears.
Then I had $3 million. It was quite a Tuesday.
How was your Tuesday? I was good. I woke up, I had breakfast, had a smoothie. My friend Kate showed me how to make delicious smoothies. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and then I went out, walked the dog. I got a load of laundry ready because on Mondays or Wednesdays, excuse me, I like to check the laundry and get some of that done. Midweek laundry is my motto. And after that, I called my grandma because I hadn't spoke to Nana in a while. While I was on the phone with her, I checked my spam folder. Won $3 million, and then decided to make potato soup for dinner.
Oh yeah. Wait. I have one important question.
Oh yeah, what's up?
What kind of smoothie was it?
Oh, it's an orange peach smoothie. You know me. They call me Laura Orange Peach Spears. Do oranges blend?
Orange juice does, so yeah.
Oh, but I make mine with just orange slices.
The actual.
Yeah, orange pieces, because
pulpy.
Yes, that's the key to the peach orange smoothie that I myself, Laura Spears, drink. So. But thanks for asking that very important follow-up question to the story that I just shared with you.
No further questions.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Click. It's kind of cool. What were you doing yesterday? Oh, I don't know. I was just hanging out on my couch. Checked my email. Won $3 million, Typical Saturday. Let's see. Speaking of winning money, Quiet said, speaking of almost millions, though, once again nearly won my FanDuel contest yesterday. 14th out of 3,000 entrants. Top prize was $500K. Kasoko said, congrats? Because you didn't win anything, right?
Almost, though.
I mean, I guess that would have made that phone call a little worse, where it's like, oh, how was your day? Oh, I checked the spam folder. Found out that I finished second prize for $3 million. Oh, how much did you win? Nothing. Oh.
Zeros of dollars.
Oh, Quiet won $1,400. That's still not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean,
more than I won.
Yeah, 14th out of 300,000. I mean, I know I've demonstrated some quick math skills this morning, but I don't have the percentage of that. It's probably top 1%.
It's pretty good.
Congratulations, Quiet. Coming up in sports, we'll tell you who won all the NFL playoff games yesterday. That'll happen at 7:50 a.m. Pacific time today.
Sorry, Tom.
I assume that's what your FanDuel was for, Quiet, right? Was football playoffs? So. Chris Amigos, Reese's sticks are on Quiet. Thanks, buddy. Buying around. Everybody gets some Reese's sticks.
All right. So I have a new business idea for us.
Yeah.
We open a bar, but instead of alcohol, it's just candy bars.
But we call it the Candy Bar.
Yeah.
K-Laugh.
I think we just opened a candy store.
K-Laugh. K-Laugh. I usually don't call 3 times. This is how exciting I am. Very excited I am. K-Laugh.
Oh, there he is.
Whew. Is there such a thing as the Candy Bar? A bar that serves candy, but in like typical bar fashion, as opposed to like Willy Wonka, step up to the bar, I have things behind the counter. Okay.
Join us over at Hefty Goof's Place You Can Eat.
It could be next to Hefty Goof's Place You Can Eat, which is next to the GMS food cart thing. K-Laugh, I need to know. Is it trademarked? Is there a thecandybar.com? Oh no. We're being told by Caleb that the candy bar sounds like a strip joint. I mean, it could give us some ancillary SEO clout. I'm fine with that. Anything that makes it easier to find.
Good moron.
Hauser is here. Good moron. Did you know that Gaming Morning Show is defending the wrong goal? Was I? Honestly, Hauser, I heard the idea of opening a candy bar, and I just completely lost all focus on the game. So, there goes the shutout.
Aw, shutout's gone forever.
But it is National Compliment Day, Hauser, which is something we're talking about. We want you to share compliments. And our good friend Chris M.E. did compliment me on driving, my ability to drive backwards and defend the wrong goal. So it's kind of on brand when you think about it.
It's true. Hauser, I have a clip on Twitter you need to see.
Didn't happen. Forgot about it. Hey, it's 6:52 West Coast time. It's 9:52 out east. It is 2:52 for those watching GMS in the UK. Wow, that's a
That
grand,
still works.
Grand return of the Dooloo-Doos from One Sports Gaming. Give you $100 grand.
Ooh,
At the
another
candy
good
bar.
candy bar that you can get at the Candy Bar. Coming 2023.
Did you say 2023?
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm optimistic.
Have you seen how quickly we roll out some of the ideas from the show?
Yep.
Need- Quiet also pointed out that Laura Spears of Michigan, who won $3 million by checking the spam folder of their email, didn't even have to go through a Nigerian prince, said Quiet. So, it was a win. Remember those emails?
Oh yeah, I do.
Scammers suck. Quiet, though, is going to all send us Reese's sticks, though. Just DM our address. I'll DoorDash you some Reese's stuff. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Our P.O. Box is somewhere. P.O. Box 3422. There you go. If you want to send us some Reese's stuff, there you go. Send it to the P.O. Box.
Sounds like you're just making it up. It's a PO Box 3, 4, maybe a couple 2s.
You do have the mailbox key, right?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It's on my work keys.
Tell me what this work is again. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Hope you're limbering
Tomorrow's
up.
gonna be an interesting day.
Drew Mega says the candy bar, outfitted with the finest candy cane pulls in all of Candyland. We don't need to destroy memories of a kid's game with this idea. We could just straight up say no. Instead of serving alcohol, we ask you what you want, and then we make you a mixture of candies, or just hand you a candy bar.
At the Candy Bar.
I could just take this idea to Shark Tank, and they're like, all right, tell us how you're going to make money. All right, well, you know that experience that you can have at a gas station, but you can buy like 3 candy bars for $1? It's going to be exactly the same, except they're going to walk in, and instead of 3 for $1, we're going to charge them like 8 for 1.
But there's atmosphere.
A lot of it. Lots of atmosphere.
Lots of atmosphere.
Oh, and also I'd like to mention our overhead costs are going to be ridiculous. Want to invest? Maybe we make it a side thing at
Right.
Hefty Goof's
At
place
a-
you can eat.
Gotcha. It can just, you know how some restaurants have a bar? We'll have the Candy Bar.
I think we're onto something right there. Yeah. You can also watch movies from the watch parties over on the left. Schmovies.
Schmovies.
Cup steaks, banana split in a bucket, and Scrapple and Snapple.
Scrapple Snapple. Worst flavor.
It's not Scrapple Snapple. It's a Scrapple and a Snapple. You get them both.
Oh.
Yeah.
So confused.
You got your Scrapple dish, and you got your Snapple dish. Yeah. Is this flavored with peach tea? I swear. It's delicious.
Scrapple?
Yeah. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate today, please let us know because we would like to celebrate with you. There is a chance that 5 Questions GMS guest from last week, Red Rum Gaming, is celebrating a birthday today. And here's why I say there's a chance. I am almost certain I heard Red say, my birthday is next Monday, when Red was on the show yesterday, or last week. I also might have heard Red say that on Red's stream. But either way, that happened last week. Okay? You with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
So, I put it into the GMS birthday calendar as January 24th. However, on January 31st, which is next Monday, I also have in my calendar that it's Red Rum Gaming's birthday. So...
maybe they meant next Monday.
It could be, or maybe I put it on the wrong date initially, then redid my work and put it on another date. So I think
we should probably just celebrate both.
Yeah, to be safe, let's just celebrate today. And since nobody knows, thank you, Drew Mega. But since nobody knows for sure, since Drew Mega said his birthday's today, we'll just wish a birthday today. So to Red Rum Gaming, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
Singer and songwriter Neil Diamond turns 81 today. So does singer Aaron Neville, also turning 81 today.
I don't know much, but I know I love you.
Is that falsetto?
No.
Okay.
Falsetto. So you have your chest voice, which is usually same as your speaking voice. And then when you go up here, it's your falsetto.
Gotcha. I don't possess much of a falsetto.
It's there. We'll develop it.
Okay.
We'll get you singing falsetto songs.
Aaron Neville, 1990 Grammy with Linda Ronstadt for Don't Know Much. There you go. Nice rendition.
Thank you.
Comedian Yakov Smirnoff turned 71 today.
Earned a doctorate from Pepperdine in 2019. Wow.
That might be the best place to get a doctorate.
But
I mean, because Pepperdine, I think, is in Malibu. Like,
nice.
I think it's right on the water. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure it's Pepperdine. So you could be getting your doctorate and then going surfing. Assuming you have enough time to do that while earning your doctorate. If only there was anybody we could ask who would know. I guess we'll never know. Sports doc gaming.
Fun fact, in Malibu, the water is all just Malibu rum.
Could be worse. Actor William Allen Young is 68 today. An actor and director starred in over 100 television, stage, and film projects, according to Wikipedia. And 2 Academy Award nominated films, A Soldier's Story and District 9. So, happy 68th to William. Happy 55th to comedian Phil Lamar, turns 55 today.
First live TV show appearance was in an episode of Murphy Brown.
Gymnast Mary Lou Retton turns 54 today. Like zoinks! Gee, Scoob! Actor Matthew Lillard is 52 today. Played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie back in the year 2000.
In addition to playing the principal in He's All That, Lillard appeared in She's All That decades earlier.
Oh, what a tie-in. What a callback. Nice work.
Top of the Mora.
Good morning, KJ. We're doing birthdays this day in gaming history. Actor Ed Helms is 48 today.
Nice.
Let's see. Go ahead.
In addition to starring in The Office, he also directed 2 episodes of The Office.
Oh, I didn't know that. Ed Helms is the one who loses the tooth in The Hangover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Patrick Leroy Sleepy Brown, American singer-songwriter and record producer, turns 52 today. Was part of a production team of Organized Noise, which is out of Atlanta. Also created hits for acts like Outkast, Goody Mob, and TLC. That's Sleepy Brown turning 52 today. Actress Tatiana Ali turns 43 today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who else? Carrie Coon turns 41 today, actress. See, this is where these Cleveland.com things get tricky, because there's a picture of Carrie in front of a Ghostbusters Afterlife. I think that was at the AMC Lincoln Square 13, if I remember right.
Yeah, that was probably, mid-November, like probably the 15th.
Yeah.
It was a Monday.
That if I have seen an Evan Augustini photo before, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But it's I assume Carrie's in it. Now, you can attend a premiere, right? And you can get your picture in front of a backdrop and not be in the movie. I'm guessing Carrie is, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, can't confirm nor deconfirm.
That is that is a deconfirmed request. Actor Daveed Diggs turns 40 today.
So good. One of the best parts of Hamilton.
Lafayette and Jefferson, right? Played both those roles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Opening part of Act 2, legit.
So good.
Yeah. Misha Barton, formerly of the OC, 36.
Began her acting career on stage before transitioning to television.
Do 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 do. California, here we come to the place we started from. California, here we come. 8 out of 10, I think. I think I crushed that.
Pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. I was pretty happy with myself there.
We've got a drummer birthday.
It's Keach Rainwater's birthday of Lone Star. Keach is 59.
Keach, that's a good name.
Keach Rainwater.
Not bad. Happy birthday, Keach.
It's also Justin Baldoni's birthday. Justin's 38.
How'd you pick that name up?
Oh, just stab in the dark.
Friend of the show.
We go Justin Baldoni and us. We go way back.
Sure do. Wow. Someday the story will be told. Fiona the Hippo, paging Austin attack. Fiona the Hippo turns 5 today. Happy birthday, Fiona the Hippo. I mean, listen, Austin loves Fiona the Hippo.
It's true. It's true.
Like if Austin was here right now, she'd be like...
Be pretty good.
This day in gaming history, we have 2 from before 1995. It's time for lawsuit or not lawsuit. 1992, Sean.
Not a lawsuit.
Ding.
That's locked in. Hudson releases the Ninja Gaiden video game for PC Engine in Japan. You are correct. It was not a lawsuit.
Correct.
1994.
Also not a lawsuit.
Ding.
Locked in. Sega put out Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That was for the Genesis in the US. You were also
correct.
Nice. 2 for 2. What a good week.
2000, which is the year 2000, Mario Party 2 came out for the Nintendo 64. Which year did you graduate? I graduated in 2000. As everybody says.
It's very common.
Very, very common.
Well, as they say.
2001, Garrison's Flowers debuted. Damn it, I didn't release this one. I'm going to just read the whole thing. It's too late now. Cinevia Films releases the film Garrison's Flowers to theaters in France. The film is set in 1991, but a Sony PlayStation, which was released in 1995, is shown in a home. That's actually not that bad. It's kind of like Cleveland.com was writing fun facts for this day in video game history. 2017 Resident Evil 7 Biohazard came out, the worst game of all time for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
You made it all the way through.
Barely. And in 2017, Sega released Yakuza 0. That was a video game out for PlayStation 4 in the United States.
Yeah.
Next hour, we are going to give you a top 10 list. It's National Compliment Day. It's good to see Groggy or Die in the chat.
Top of the moron.
It is National Compliment Day, so please share compliments with one another. You can also put them in our Discord. We'd love to see those. Groggy is one of our Patreons, and so thank you so much, Groggy, for being so active in our Patreon-only chat. We really do appreciate that. That is my compliment to you, my friend. And is suggesting we take a field trip to visit Fiona. Sure, I'm up for it. Cincinnati, here we come. That was the sequel to California, here we come. Cincinnati. Next hour, top 10 list 13, the new 10 funny but authentic compliments, because giving just regular compliments, it's quite boring. Homework of the day, give 5 of these unusual compliments to someone and tell us about it in the Discord. Do it. We demand it. That's happening next hour. I demand it.
We demand it.
Also, sports!
We demand it.
That's coming up next hour as well. That is Sean on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is Monday, January 24th, 2022. Smolecule plays 5 Questions GMS coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today. Thank you for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Put it on a pancake. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being here. It's Monday, January 24th, 2022. That is Sports Talk Gaming on the left side of your screen. Reunited, and it feels so good.
I don't know much, but I know I love you.
So good. Happy birthday, Aaron.
And that may be all I need. No.
Crushed it. Hauser is just making me as happy as I possibly can be, which, I always appreciate it.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flatter.
Hauser says, I actually have a pretty good falsetto. Me, 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 me.
That was a false.
Oh, my coffee is so cold.
Mine's so hot.
Together, we are warm. Oh, cheers. Tink. Tink. Wow. That's very disappointing, and I'm sad now.
Top of the Mora.
DRG is here, though. That's not sad. Neither is it that Brendan is here.
Good Mora.
Hey, it's Brendan _ TTV. Wow. I didn't realize it's been off that long. I did get up like an hour earlier than I have been recently, so. Damn it.
Me too, at least.
I mean, that's actually true. Although, what is time right now for you?
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Midweek last week was didn't know what day it was. Didn't know what time of day it was. The kids went into full veg mode there for a while, so we just had like the blinds down and the projector on, watching like shows and stuff. So it just was like a dungeon down in our living space the whole time. Could have been day, could have been night. No one knew.
If you don't know, Sean and the whole household basically has been dealing with COVID over the course of last week. So, yeah, just wipe that week away. In fact, Sean opened the show saying it's today, January 17th. So,
that was pretty close.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Smolecule will join us coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time today. We're going to play 5 questions for like the third time in like 6 shows. It's been great so far. In fact, if you missed our recent 5 questions GMS with Red Rum Gaming and with Rugs, who had a 24-hour stream last week, please go to our YouTube page and subscribe. We always appreciate that because it helps us out a ton. We also want to do more YouTube stuff, including to our Patreon subscribers, which you can become one by going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow, sending out some of our YouTube stuff early, including Best of the Week. The aforementioned Red Rum did subscribe to our YouTube. Thank you so much for doing that. We have our list of the day coming up in about 10 minutes from now. We're going to give you 13 funny but authentic compliments that you yourself can use on this National Compliment Day. So, I don't know if I've seen, Sean, a better looking chat than what we have today.
It's a pretty top-notch chat.
Yeah.
Best in the biz.
That's our compliment to you. Please share a compliment today. And you can share them in our Discord. Like, for example, Fiona the Hippo, happy 5th birthday. Thank you for bringing so much joy into our lives. And by our lives, I mean Austin Attack 12. Honestly, if it wasn't for Austin, I wouldn't know that Fiona the Hippo exists, so. Watch this. I tried to hit this the right way, and this just got bumped over my head.
They booped it the other way.
It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It happens. I'm not mad about it. I'm just disappointed.
I'm mad about it. Not really.
You know what I do appreciate about this show is we'll mention something that catches fire with somebody. For example, DRG said, "Did someone say onion rings?" We had National Onion Rings Day one day, And since that moment, DRG has still been trying to find onion rings.
I love onion rings.
You should consider going to a restaurant, DRG. Or at least a takeout. The sultry sounds of Sean, according to Quiet.
That was my Aaron Neville impression.
Have you ever actually sang that song, like, legitimately?
No, my favorite way to sing that song is to do an impression of Turk from Scrubs doing an impression of Aaron Neville. Nice. That's my favorite way to sing that song.
Yeah, impressions of impressions are kind of like, for example, I do an impression of Matthew Lillard being Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
It's pretty good. You might even say that it's...
KJ said, a dungeon, you say? So you were living in KJ's house all week.
It's true. It's true.
So did you watch any like shows that you've been meaning to get to?
Oh, we caught up on so many movies that we wanted to watch as a family, including Luca and Encanto and the second half of Soul.
Yeah, you had been behind, hadn't you?
Very behind. I think those were the highlights. We read some Harry Potter. The kids watched lots of Pokemon and Beyblades and Avatar: Last Airbender.
Man, you were busy.
I slept a lot.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about Bruno now, though?
Oh, we don't talk about Bruno.
Okay. Now it all makes sense.
Unless it's in Luca, then we do talk about Bruno. You just say no to Bruno.
Wait, was Bruno in Luca?
Well, Luca, that's what they randomly name the voice in his head that's telling him not to do things.
Yeah.
Is also Bruno. And I don't know why both movies have Bruno.
I hadn't thought about that.
It's a coincidence, I suppose.
Nah, you know what it was? Is they got done making Luca and they got done making Encanto, and they realized they had no specific way to tie the universe together because that's an ongoing theory. And so someone's like, quick, change the name to Bruno.
Encanto was really good.
It was.
Luca was really good too. Although my wife and I both had the same issue where Luca kept like falling and getting hurt, and I don't know if it was something about the sound design of the movie or just like us being sick and like our brains and bodies just weren't working correctly. But like we were both feeling it very like viscerally to the point where it was hard to watch because every time he fell and flopped on the ground, we're like, oh my gosh, it hurts all over my body.
Yeah, that was a submersive experience for you. Immersive.
It was
immersive. I don't believe you were under the movie.
We were under the weather.
Hey. Quiet Am Gaming. I have not seen Luca. Yeah, we watched Luca early on when it came out. Encanto, though, I love so much about that movie. The music is really good. So, yeah, obviously, we don't talk about Bruno. Is the big, takeaway hit, but the Family Madrigal at the very beginning, I love Stephanie Petrus's everything about that song. It's just a fun song. Dolores is freaking amazing. Great character. So
movie's top notch. Someone posted a small GIF from part of the movie. That was during one of the like celebrations, and everyone's around clapping, and whichever sister or aunt or whatever has super hearing, she claps like this because of her super hearing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's small details like that that are just fantastic because other than seeing it in this GIF. You don't notice it. It's not like a big thing, but it's there, and I love it.
Well, and even back to we don't talk about Bruno, where it makes sense. Like, oh, well, wait, I don't want to do spoilers. Nope, that's too spoiler tease of me. I can't go down that road.
Spoiler tease.
So we'll talk about it later.
We'll not talk about Bruno next time.
But I saw a really cool tweet about representation and how this movie does such a great job with providing that to people who have Latinx heritage, Hispanic heritage. And there was a picture of a kid dressed up like the youngest Madrigal, who gets the voice or the ability to talk to animals. And it was just a really cool tweet to see, because that's also been one of the big takeaways from this movie, is how it provides that in a way that maybe not a lot of movies have to that degree. So it was really cool. It was really cool. All right, there you go. 7:26 West Coast time. It's 10:26 out east. It is now 3:26 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thanks for being here. That is Hefty Goof on your right side of your screen. That's Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. I'm typing my name because my captions died. Saved it, though. Let's go.
Good thing mine are still working. It took all 3 of my links to get mine working.
Yeah, it was really bizarre because yours were just sitting there loading. And we've been running. I mean, listen, we use Pixel Chat for our captions. Thank you to Chris M.E. for sending this over our way, because it works really well since we have a whole bunch of people who join the show. We even found a way to use Pixel Chat to potentially provide captions with our guests when they're on, right? We're going to have Smolecule join us at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, so an hour from now, basically. And so when they're talking, you'll be able to see their captions on the screen, because Pixel Chat, we've been able to find a way to make that work. Web Captioner, which I was trying to figure out how to make work for a long time, I wasn't having the same amount of success with. And this one is a little bit easier for us to use, albeit maybe not as reliable, but we'd rather try and make something that works, pretty okay than not. So thank you, Pixel, and the entire folks who helped us find it. This is fantastic. Brenda goes, I noticed that about in movie 2, it's really chock full of teeny loving details. Yes. This is back to Encanto. Yeah. I just even like in Family Madrigal, where Dolores is like a mile away, it's like can hear this chorus from a mile away. So, yeah. Also, Dolores, when she's like, oh yeah, she didn't get a gift, and she just goes, ooh, like has this like sound that comes out of her mouth. It's great. It makes me happy. Downs is here. Good moron to you, Downs. This is good to see you.
Good moron.
Downs is playing more Spider-Man this past weekend. It is National Compliment Day, so to you, JF Downs, I appreciate how funny you are. A lot.
Downs is hilarious. And I
super
still want
fun.
Downs to just recap all movies.
Yeah. Just YouTube of... Hey, Downs, when we open up the candy bar, could you just sit in the corner and be like a on-demand movie recapper for people?
Yes. I think Netflix should hire Downs to recap movies when you're scrolling through and you're like, oh, what was this movie, Die Hard, what was this about? And you can just go into the recap, and Downs just recaps the whole movie for you.
Be great. Superphonic's going to be streaming on February 5th. I don't know if we're supposed to call it a comeback, if we're supposed to follow LL Cool J rules or not, but February 5th is going to be a Superphonic stream, so be sure to bookmark that, follow Superphonic on Twitch. Superphonic's incredibly musically talented, so I mean, pretty much good at everything, but I mean, you won't find a banana shaker like Superphonic has. So.
Clunk.
The clunk is important. We're going to do our top 10 list here in just a second, so very excited about that. I just realized we could play this too, because a lot of folks have asked for this. This is part of our open right now, but we haven't played the full version, I don't think, of Superphonic's GMS jingle. So speaking of Superphonic, let's see if this is the whole thing.
Tell your friends, tell your mom. Gaming morning show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. The daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Bob likes it.
Apparently everyone likes it, so yeah.
It's because it's amazing.
Thank you, Superphonic, for that. That is part of our open right now with the Clip of the Year. Chris M. Yee, host of Clip M. Yee, which, by the way, is this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, gave us this nice little trophy that we have now, the Clip of the Year trophy. So it's all coming together, chat. It's all coming together. Starting to make sense. Let's do this top 10 list. This is 13 funny but authentic compliments, because giving just regular compliments, it's quite boring. Homework of the day, give 5 of these unusual compliments to someone and tell us about it in Discord. We do it. We demand it.
Demand it.
Chat, do this. If you don't, you're going to make Sean angry. We don't like when Sean gets angry. It's terrifying.
1.
This comes from sbmag.net. Manology. Oof. Okay. Says, let's be honest, compliments make people feel good. Everyone knows humor and creativity can heighten any situation. Therefore, funny compliments can be great for establishing connections with others. So here we go. Number 1.
1.
If you were a box of crayons, you'd be the giant name brand one with a built-in sharpener.
It's a pretty good one.
Okay. I mean, the sharpener was pretty cool. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
It didn't work, but it was cool.
It was nice in theory.
It was a good thought.
2.
You're more fun than a ball pit filled with candy. At the Candy Bar, coming 2023.
I'm happy. I was worried these are going to be
3
pickup lines. They're not. They're actually supposed to be just regular compliments. Hey there. There's no doubt that small animals and babies probably love you.
Correct.
Oh, that's pretty good. Don't forget, you
4.
need to be writing these down so you can give out 5 of them and tell us about it in Discord. We demand it.
Everyone hopefully has a pen or a pencil, okay? Or you're typing really quickly.
4.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes.
Cartoon bluebirds were real. A couple of them would be sitting on your shoulder singing right now.
Ah!
That was falsetto. You did it.
Didn't hurt anyone's ears whatsoever. Number 5.
5.
I got a package in the mail the other day. It was really well taken care of because it was covered in bubble wrap. And as much as bubble wrap hurts my soul because of all the plastic it's made of, you're more fun than bubble wrap. You know, probably when I start with like my dislike for bubble wrap, maybe I'm not.
You're not selling it.
Yeah, maybe it's a little disingenuous, that compliment. So.
6.
You're more fun than biodegradable packing material made from 100% recycled resources.
6.
You're awkward, but in a cute way. Like an elevator ride, but with puppies.
What? Excuse me. Hold the elevator.
I really.
Ooh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, what are all these puppies doing here?
I want someone to use that one in particular.
7.
Is this the elevator to the animal shelter? You know, you're almost as wonderful as pizza. Almost.
Pizza's pretty fantastic.
It's tough to top pizza. But if I could,
Lego pizza.
you'd be atop of it.
8.
You're smarter than Mary Poppins, Bill Gates, and Google combined.
Do not Google that.
All right, here we go. You're smarter than K-Laugh.
Combined. But with puppies.
In an elevator. What number was that?
That was 8.
9.
You're more unique and wonderful than the smell of a new book.
New book smell is pretty good. That's a card. But with puppies.
0.
The number 10, you make laundry fun.
Yes, that is your top 10 list of 13 new 10 funny, authentic compliments. We are going to share it with you because apparently someone told us that this is our homework. We have to give 5 of them to each other in our Discord, so please do that.
Wait, Ryan, read number 12 to me.
2.
I bet you do crossword puzzles in ink.
I do. You've seen it.
Yeah, no, that's true. I bet you also never scribble out one that you had incorrect at one point.
No, that'd be absurd.
Yeah.
Mistakes. That doesn't happen.
To be honest, chat, it's National Compliment Day. You do make laundry fun. We've shouted out many of you who do streaming, and I actually like doing laundry because I watch whatever I'm watching. A lot of times it's streams, and I just fold laundry. It's really actually fairly easy to do. So you make laundry fun, chat.
Brendan frequently has made laundry fun for me.
So
Yep, it's true.
yeah, let's splish.
You line up
splash, and
very
water.
well with my laundry time.
That's good. All right, today, use those in Discord, by the way. Today is Beer Can Appreciation Day, National Peanut Butter Day. We already gave our love and admiration to both of those things, our compliments. Today is Global Belly Laugh Day, which we have done on the show before. It's hilarious.
Yep.
But I always like this because our good friend Sports.Gaming, to speak of compliments, has always been one that I turn to for when I'm looking for an impression of a grizzled prospector. And so it's nice because today is both National Compliment Day and National Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector Day. So I'm happy because we get an opportunity to enjoy this together. You do the best grizzled prospector that I've ever heard in my life.
Arg. Prospecting is difficult. Arg.
Excuse me, prospector person?
Yes.
Did you just transition out of the life of a pirate?
Yep.
Interesting. Because it sounds like you have some of your pirate roots.
Those roots run deep. Arg.
Hey, do any of you know a pirate's favorite letter? Huh?
It's
Well,
W.
grizzled
It's
prospector person?
W. I really like W.
Bob's waiting.
Huh?
You know,
W.
grizzled prospector saying W, Bob. I actually think that it's probably C. So is it W or C?
You'd think it was the C, but their favorite is R.
Belly laugh. Thank you, Bob. That was great.
Beep boop beep boop.
He's happy. It's 7:40 now. We're about 40 minutes away to talking to Smolecule. Chris says, nailed it. That was spot on, you grizzled prospector, you.
I really got really into character there for a minute.
I even forgot that you were there. So I thought I was hefty goof and grizzled prospector person. Quiet goes, you make laundry fun because you're the one who does it. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Brendan goes, good to tell my husband unprompted today that he makes laundry fun. Oh, that was the compliment suggestion from Quiet. Got you. So, how has Bear Bear been holding up with the whole house being hit with COVID, but Bear Bear living outside? Is Bear Bear doing okay?
Yeah, Bear Bear, I believe, is great. I haven't seen him in a while. We've tried to stay distant from Bear Bear.
Should we check on Bear Bear? How thick is that glass?
It's pretty thick. I mean, it's Bear Bear proof.
By the way, almost a line from Independence Day. Is that glass bulletproof? No, sir. Okay, that's from Independence Day, but that's not the point of what we're talking about. Bear Bear, it's been too long. Bear Bear, in your thong. Bear Bear, behind the glass. Bear Bear, shake that massive body of yours. Crap, is he gone?
Well, he might be there, but
did Bear Bear disable the blinds?
I think he locked us out, or in.
Now maybe
in or out.
Bear Bear is probably if Bear Bear is wearing that kind of underwear, then maybe. Maybe he's not ready to show that off to the world. Let's do this instead while we see if we can repair the blinds. We told you earlier how a Bear Bear
fixed it.
What another delightfully consistent day outside.
It was really rainy out there all last week. You missed it.
If only we could have had you on the show. Yes, Hauser said Bear Bear is fishing for bass. That would have been a better way to end it.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Massive.
Yep.
Mass. Well, see, look, you can't see Bear Bear's lower half, so Bear Bear may always be out there rocking the thong. So
he was wearing a polo last time I was on.
That's true.
That's
true.
Week and a half ago.
Or a pre-shirt, one of the two. We'll let you decide, chat. We told you earlier how a woman in Michigan was hanging out checking the spam folder and saw that got a notification from the Michigan lottery that she had won $3 million and said it so casually. Now we're going to tell you from Ben Hooper of UPI, an Australian woman who found a scorpion in a package of broccoli. Okay, there was an Australian woman who went to the supermarket and happened to open up some broccoli, and inside, well, there's a scorpion. Father-in-law bought the package of broccoli from an Aldi store in New South Wales, and in the discovery, opened it up to make a meal, and lo and behold, it was a scorpion. She said, I put the steamer on the stove, and I turned on to get the last few pieces and saw something crawling along. I yelled at my husband to come to the kitchen. Ugh, brutal. Husband did and had some choice words, according to the news station. She said the 8-legged creature became aggressive when she and her husband attempted to capture it. Could you imagine? It was very angry, Mitchell said. She said her father-in-law ultimately disposed of the scorpion, fearing the damage it could do to the local ecosystem if it escaped from the home. Okay. You know what I think it was? I think the father-in-law murdered the scorpion, okay? And then was like, oh gosh, if we're going to tell this story, we should probably not have killed the scorpion. And so had to figure out a reason why they killed the scorpion. So it's like, yeah, we were worried about the ecosystem.
The ecosystem.
I will admit, we went to Arizona a few Christmases ago, and was concerned the whole time that I'd run into a scorpion, just because I've never really had that experience, you know, growing up in the Rocky Mountain region in the West Coast, and or the Pacific Northwest specifically. I was like, I really hope I don't run into a scorpion, but we knew it was a possibility being in Arizona. And sure enough, I got a message from my wife via text. It's like, scorpion, bathroom, scorpion. So I was taking a shower, and the scorpion had crawled into the bathroom. And it was one of those translucent scorpions, which I was anticipating not translucent, right? And so I was the one who got to smush it. And it was very, like, smushy. Like, it didn't seem solid at all. So I don't know if that was a characteristic of just that scorpion, or are most scorpions, like, pretty fragile? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine they come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and just like any bug type creature, you can have big ones that are crunchy and small ones that are squishy. So I've never had to deal with scorpions.
You've never saved
Wouldn't
the
be a fan
ecosystem?
of that. No. Nope. So in the story, do you think the broccoli was like, "Get over here," like that? Like scorpion, but a different kind of scorpion. It was like Mortal Kombat, but his name is also Scorpion. And then they saved the ecosystem. Get over here.
The irony. It's good to see you. Look, it's Mike Otis here. Good morning on to you. I said, look at this studly guy. Mike's happy to see you again.
I'm happy to see everyone again.
Like I said at the top of the show, when you're not doing the show for a while, it feels nice to start doing the show again. So, and chat on National Compliment Day, you make it worth doing. Bear in his thong is the second reason I do it, but the primary reason is for you, chat. Myko says, my in-laws lived in Missouri, and they had these teeny tiny crappy scorpions. Was that the genus of scorpion? Oh, that's the elusive crappy scorpion right there. Boop.
Nice. Hello, friend.
For you.
Hello.
Look who it is.
Oh, everyone has to look. He has a handsome pink bow tie because it's almost Valentine's Day.
And you celebrate Valentine's Day early. Our Christmas tree is still up.
Well, it was we had to put something on him so that he could get out of his Christmas bow tie. And we didn't have like a middle of January bow tie. Hey, sweetie.
Well, now you can get a beer can appreciation day bow tie for Arturo.
Ooh, a beer can bow tie. That'd be pretty okay.
KJ. Arturo! Chris, I got that reference, Sean. If you didn't know, Scorpion's a famous Mortal Kombat character. We're playing with a person named Milksteak. Do you think Milksteak would like a cup steak from Hefty Goof's Place You Can Eat?
Probably. Who wouldn't?
Brendan says, we missed you, Sean, but Ryan, Mike, Chris, Austin, y'all did an amazing job.
Pooh.
Yeah, we tried to hold the fort down the best we could while you were gone.
Gotcha.
KJ's narrating. Meow. Pets Arturo while admiring his almost Valentine's Day bow tie.
It's close enough to Valentine's Day. Nice.
Groggy said, I forgot how much I miss Sean's face and Ryan's dad-esque humor. I miss Sean's
pretty good.
face. I mean, we haven't been separated this long in forever.
I know we haven't physically been apart this long since the beginning of the pandemic. It's been terrible.
But luckily, everyone's as healthy as they can be right now. So,
True.
Trying to
True.
be happy about that.
Yep.
Kalaf says, according to my local pharmacy, it's been Valentine's Day since Christmas. That stuff does come out quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I remember my first, week between Christmas and New Year's shopping trip. Yeah, all that stuff was out already, so...
No. Get out of here.
Nice.
Nice.
We are defensive.
Oh, man, that was stressful.
Hit the ground. Nice.
Milksteak wanted one more.
One more.
Hello,
Just
sir.
run it back.
Oh, there you go. Oh, is that what you
Aw.
want?
Oh, that is really nice. A better view of it there. Yeah, look at that. How's old Blimp Kitty doing?
Don't listen to him.
No.
You're svelte. Like a blimp. He also enjoyed, he enjoyed, I guess he's the only one, enjoyed us all being sick and just being around all day. He would just come in and curl up on whoever was laying on the couch and just be a lazy kitty.
I had seen a story the other day that some cats or something were put down because they had contracted COVID. It was a headline, so I want to point out that I did not read the article, and I have no clue if it's true. But I think I just couldn't tolerate any other possibility that something else could make the longevity of the pandemic longer. So I was like, nah, not going to deal with that. Longevity of your pandemic is so longer. It's redundant. 7:53 West Coast time. It is 10:53 now on the East Coast. It is 3:53 for those watching GMS in the UK. Thanks for hanging out with us. 30 minutes from now, Smolecube will join us. We're going to talk about Mental Health Mondays, which they talk about on their stream. Also, we'll play 5 questions, of course, and ask some, run-of-the-mill, everyday type of questions that you always can expect. There's never been a 5 questions question that has been a little bit bizarre. So, not once.
Nope.
However, if you go to youtube.com/gamingmorningshow and click on the 5 questions GMS playlist, you'll be able to see Ruggs show us using her hands how much she loves Ted's Coffee Company. So, again, a very regular, everyday type question. So, you clean?
Yep.
It's time for sports. Yesterday and on Saturday, there was some National Football League football playoff games. And it was interesting because I have not been home for the Saturday of divisional playoff week in quite some time. And I've always loved divisional playoff week. Now, wild card weekend got a little bit better because they added another game on each side, so now you get 6 instead of 4. So that is kind of cool, not going to lie. But divisional was always my favorite because you had so much to play for. If you won, you got into the title game of your conference. And there were 4 games still as opposed to just 2 like there will be next weekend. Okay, so I was very excited. And the only request I had of the whole weekend, the only one, was that the Kansas City Chiefs lose to the Buffalo Bills. Fast forward to yesterday, Patrick Mahomes found Travis Kelce in the corner of the end zone from 8 yards early in overtime. The Kansas City Chiefs rallied to beat the Buffalo Bills 42-36.
Yep.
One request.
Yep. It's because Bengals, Bills, 49ers, Rams just seemed too absurd. You had to have
No, it sounded
one
great.
team throw it off.
You know why? Because it sounded like the 80s.
It really did, didn't it?
Yes. Well, 80s, early 90s. Yeah. I mean, the Rams were probably the one that's like out of the range of that. But this is okay. So I was waiting for Hauser to mention this again because Hauser mentioned this during the break. Change the OT rules. So I am a person who has no problem whatsoever with the professional football overtime rules. If you don't know, in overtime, if the first team to touch the ball scores a touchdown or the team on defense forces a safety, the game is over. And everyone dislikes it typically because both teams don't get a chance to possess the ball. I don't have a problem with it. If you told me tomorrow that they're changing it so that every team at least gets one offensive possession no matter what, I will also accept that. Okay, I will. I also didn't have a problem with it when it was, if you could win with a field goal, right? I don't have a problem with it. So I really had hoped that the number one defense, the entire NFL, could have both got a stop in overtime, as well as any of those final two drives of regulation by Kansas City. They didn't. So there you go. Now, this is where, this is a whole different topic. Chris M. says college football's OT is way better. The fact that each team possesses the ball, I'm fine with, but starting from the 25 is ridiculous. There's nothing about football that says, hey, you're going to start here. So that's why I would like to see it be different. I'd like to see it just be the normal game. And if you want to have each team required to have an offensive possession, no matter how the first possession comes out, I'm fine with that. Let's just make a stop. 13 seconds left. Stop them.
I think overtime. So hear me out. There's two balls. Okay. There's one on the 49-yard line here and one on the 49-yard here, right? On each side of the 50.
Mm-hmm.
Both offenses come out. They both run plays. Whoever scores first wins.
Brilliant. Reminds me of the time that we decided to go with just more Shark Week. So. Anyway, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. 4th straight time they host the conference championship game. That has never happened before. And they will welcome in the Cincinnati Bengals. Your Cincinnati Bengals defeated the number one seed in the AFC, the Tennessee Titans, on Saturday. Joe Burrow and the Bengals win on the road 19-16. For what it's worth, every other game, the other 3 playoff games, ended on a last-second field goal as time expired, with the visiting team winning. The Bengals won at Tennessee. The 49ers beat Green Bay 13-10. And then yesterday's debut game, the first game of the day, the Rams held off to a narrow 27-3 lead. Hold off Tom Brady and the Buccaneers 30-27.
At the beginning of the season, did you have you rooting for the Bengals in the AFC Championship marked down?
No. You know why? Because I'd hope the Broncos would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mike O goes, just do a WWE Royal Rumble. Over the top rope, last team standing wins. That would be great. They put a ring in the center and you each get an elect somebody from your team. Or a roster. You could do I don't know how many people in the Royal Rumble. 25? 50? You could have half. That'd be great. Hilarious. So, as Chris M.E. pointed out in our Discord, our condolences to both Quiet I Am Gaming and Superphonic as your Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers are out. Interesting fact, too, I think it's the first time since 2003 that a title game will not have Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, or Aaron Rodgers in it. That's a long time to have at least one of those 4
long time
in it. So, anyway, sports are dumb. Go anyone but Kansas City. Championship games next weekend. Quiet I'm Gaming. Brady almost falconed them. Yeah, the Rams, it was 27-3. I even had to look up in Super Bowl 51. If you don't know, the Falcons blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl to Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Patriots won in overtime. It was about 8 minutes or so left in the third quarter. The Patriots were trailing 28-3, and they were still able to come back and win it. Yesterday, they actually had, I think, less time. They still almost came back and won it. That fumble, there was a fumble by one of the Rams players as they were going to try to run out the clock, and it was just like, you got to be kidding me. So, the Rams will host the Niners. The Chiefs will host the Bengals. That's on Sunday. There you go. Look, it's Michael, all caps. Good riddance. And Quiet says, wow, rude. Mike wants a fact of the day. Nick Foles, Aaron Rodgers have the same amount of Super Bowl wins, Super Bowl MVPs, and conference championship victories. There you go. All right, it is now 8:01. In 20 minutes from now, we'll play 5 Questions GMS with Smolecule. That will happen at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. We'll also have your clip of the day, takeaways that were pretty okay, and Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews coming up. As well as tomorrow, we'll talk to Julia, who's an intern over at Arc Daily, an architecture magazine. We'll talk about video game architecture. We'll also play 5 Questions GMS with Project Ruby of Twitch. So that's all coming up on tomorrow's Gaming Morning Show. Sean is here. I am Hefty Goof. You are here as well. And it is great to see you. I've never seen chat look better on a Monday, January 24th, 2022 in my life. Ever.
Top notch.
It's my compliment to you.
Notch.
See you in a little bit. Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. GamingMorningShow.tv.
unusual dog, so spooky and long. Wienerina, with the wag of her tail, on which she should sail through the night. She'd like to play with the other ones, but she's frightened of the sun. All she wants is a little love and a little bit of blood. Wienerina at midnight digging up bones with her pet snake Ramon. Wienerina, her doghouse looks like a tomb. By the light of the moon, she sneaks out. She'd like to fetch a ball and play, but the children see her and they run away. Hear her barking in the night. All she wants is love and a little bite. Wienerina.
Bob likes it.
I can't wait till you're here by my side. Light that fire in me. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Give it all.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, we play 5 questions and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. Join our Discord and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3 right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Monday, January 24th, 2022. In 10 minutes from now, we'll play 5 questions GMS with Smolecule. We'll talk about Mental Health Mondays and what you can expect if you're able to check out their stream, and also your favorite nonsensical questions of the day, because that's what we do on 5 Questions GMS. If you've never seen it before, please go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. Please subscribe and check out our 5 Questions GMS playlist. You can also see Far Cry 6, a GMS Plays YouTube exclusive. What are we up to? 17?
18 was yesterday. 19 will be tomorrow, and we just wrapped up the second of 3 like major regions of the game, and so over the next 5 or 6 episodes we'll wrap up the 3rd region and then go on to do the last few missions. It'll be fun.
It's been a lot of fun. We are working on doing more YouTube exclusive stuff. If you're a Patreon subscriber, we tested with our Best of the Week video, which we always like you to take a look at. It's on Sundays at 8 a.m. Pacific time, following the new show, GMS Weekend Edition, hosted by Chris M. Yee and Austin Attack, a 1-hour show that recaps the week that was, as well as look at what content our panelists are enjoying. We'll tell you more about who our panelists are for next weekend's show as well. But we tested doing a preview, if you will, of Best of the Week to all of our Patreon subscribers and above. And so we're planning to do that going forward. Maybe there's a chance to do that with maybe GMS Plays Horizon Forbidden West, maybe? Maybe. We can see. We'll tell you more about that. Also, big name of the month. I'm writing it down in red pen. Name. My red pen doesn't work. I'm writing it down in blue pen. Name of...
This pen is blue.
This GD pen is blue. Month. Tuesday. I wrote it down on my piece of paper, and that's guaranteed to work. You know how I know?
Notice he did not write which Tuesday.
You know how I know this works too? It says also K-Laugh gift and calendar.
Which calendar?
It's now 8:11. Not answering any more questions. Thank you. we saw Look It's Maiko in chat earlier as well. 4:45 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays is GMS After Dark. It's a late night style show with Look It's Maiko, and we'll tell you more about that coming up on Tuesday's show as well. All right, National Compliment Day. Your polo is the reddest. It's a very red polo that you're wearing right now.
Thanks. I've been working on it. It was slightly off red, and then I improved it, and now it's more red.
I could tell at the beginning of the show, it wasn't quite red enough. Now it looks redder. So, so
You're
happy
more
National
fun than a ball pit filled with candy.
Again, if you haven't had a chance, get in that Discord and share your favorite of the random compliments that we shared in our list of the day. Wow, those were something else. Bubble wrap. You're more fun than bubble wrap, the thing that I wish was made out of biodegradable resources. I think that's a compliment. Maybe. It's Beer Can Appreciation Day, National Sports Talk Gaming Memorial Peanut Butter Day, Global Belly Laugh Day, of which we've had some, and National Talk Like a Grizzled Prospector Day.
Arg.
Pirate churned Grizzled Prospector. We're also going to tell you about Knives Out 2. We've talked about the sequel to the movie Knives Out, which I'm sure would make a great GMS watch party film. Someday, we'll maybe do that. But until then, we'll tell you when the next one is set to drop. We'll also share a story about a Michigan woman who got a pleasant surprise by opening up the spam folder to her email. Lots to get to.
That's so much.
Are the Rocket League streaks still going? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, we're at 0.
Dang it. Didn't we win last game?
No. Well, maybe. We could have been 1. We'll call it 1.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah, we won last one because we saved a goal in the last seconds to preserve not going to overtime.
Just like your Kansas City Chiefs. So sad. So sad. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gaming Morning Show in chat. Tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific time, is the season finale of Minecraft with GMS Plays.
It's going to be hot.
I just full backed for you.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, I don't know who's in front of me. I hit that one person. I was like, I'm just going to go full back and zigzagging through.
That was great.
Couldn't
Nice
see
work.
in front of me. Look, it's Michael. Sean, Minecraft looks a little different since last time.
Yeah, I figured. And our plan for Minecraft in general, this is the season finale, but we are going to continue to play in this realm from time to time. Mike and KJ have been enjoying it. I want to start playing just like casually when I have some time. So if you want to join us in this Minecraft realm, let us know in Discord because we can shoot you an invite and you can come hang out and play with us.
Yeah, we have the Discord server there. I know that Aura, who thank you for the host on Twitch. Thank you, KJ, as well, for the host on Twitch. Those are always hugely appreciated. Aura signed up to be part of the Minecraft server the other day as well.
Nice.
KJ, thank you for the like on Facebook Gaming. And Austin, thank you for the host on Twitch. All of those things help out immensely, so thank you for doing that for us. Look, it's Michael. I may have moved to another area and looted a lot of the treasure and stuff. There's also a creative server if you just want to go and build giant chickens. My whole life, all I've been looking for is a game where I could build giant chickens. And now, thanks to GMS, my wish has come true. Brenda goes, let's give it another point for all the cheeses in the world. Yeah, so speaking of best of the week, last week, that was a fun moment where we won a Rocket League game for Gouda and all the other cheeses of the world.
I did see that one.
That's great.
It was pretty fantastic.
And I wasn't even going backward to win it.
Nice.
Yeah, we were cracked last week. Just cracked.
It's always fun when you can call your shot like that.
Yeah, and the funny thing is I can't, because I'm not that good. But I happen to in that moment. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, am I right? But thank you for that compliment on National Compliment Day. Yeah, GMS Weekend Edition debuted on Sunday. It was a lot of fun. Talked, like I said, about gaming headlines, related to, things that we might talk on a Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. Might be something that's just going on beyond that, or more lengthy discussion about it. But we had Kate Zaid and Lucas Maiko as our panelists. So each week, Chris and Austin will invite two people on to join. And then we also had an interview. Brady McCollum, formerly known as Optimus Rhyme on Twitch, joined us. He's making YouTube content and had a chance to talk to, Brady about some of the things that Brady's done on YouTube. So it was a lot of fun. And we'll have another interview for you next week. So it's 7 a.m. Pacific time on Sundays, GMS Weekend Edition. And then that's followed by the premiere of the Best of the Week video on YouTube. So.
Which is also, and then followed at noon with Far Cry.
That's true.
Sunday's busy.
Yeah. We used to have a day off. Not anymore.
Not no more. Nope.
It looks like there's a good chance, unless Tom Brady plays for the blue team, that we might win this game 4-0. Or more, because it looks like they might not be trying anymore.
I think they're all done.
Oh, I
should have tried to get an assist.
I even hit poor Guzman, who's helping us out here. All right, we got Small Kill in the waiting room, in the green room. We're going to play 5 questions GMS in just a little bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect job. Good job, Orange. We won. We're one of life's winners. Doesn't it feel good inside?
That's 2.
Yes. 2 means back-to-back wins. 3 would mean a winning streak. So, 8:19 West Coast, 11:19 out East, 4:19 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew is here, including the ambassadors Chris ME and Brendan_TTV. Look, it's Mike O's hanging out with us in chat this morning. K-Laugh has been with us throughout the course of the morning. We've seen Scott Chick. We've seen Quiet I Am Gaming. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Scott Chick, I Am JF Downs. Many, many more. Hauser has been here this morning. You can find us Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Smallicule joins us next Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks so much for hanging out with us on this Monday. I am Hefty Goof, and we are thankful to have the opportunity to welcome in Smolecule to the show. It's time for 5 Questions GMS as we play in this hour whenever we can have someone on. Good morning to you, Smolecule. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely. It's always fun to meet new people and introduce our audience to others as well. And that's kind of the best question to ask whenever we play 5 questions, right? Because a lot of times this is with a new content creator who we're introducing to our audience maybe for the first time. When someone checks you out streaming on Twitch, what are some of the things they can expect from your stream?
It's definitely a cozy stream. I am not a hype, like, let's go streamer at all. So it's going to feel kind of like sitting on the couch at home with your friends. We talk about mental health on Mondays. And then Wednesday and Saturday, I'll play indie games. Generally, Saturday will be like a puzzle platformer of some kind.
Yeah, and I had a chance to watch you do some demos the other day on your stream, which was really nice to check out and see. Exploring new games, we've learned a lot about, even in the indie game circuit, the importance of wish listing and some of those things that really help game developers. And you mentioned Mental Health Mondays. You're also Take This ambassador. So I'm curious if you can, what is Take This? Give us an overview of that, and why is mental health something that is important for you to discuss?
Yeah, Take This is a nonprofit organization that has a number of programs. One of their programs is AFK rooms. So if you go to a convention like PAX Unplugged or any of the other fairly large ones, they'll have an AFK room, and it's just a place to kind of get away if you're like overstimulated or things are just, you're getting overwhelmed and you just need a break, but you don't want to actually just leave the convention. You're still kind of part of the convention, but just, taking a break. And they have licensed therapists that man the room and can be there to kind of talk with you. And it's not like therapy or anything. It's just a kind of a quiet place to just stop and take a break. They also do a lot of consulting for gaming organizations. So it's a gaming and mental health specific focus. And they can come in and consult and teach others about mental health within the realm of video games. They also can do consulting on if a video game has aspects of mental health in it, kind of like Psychonauts. They did a lot of consultation on that game. They also have an ambassadors program, which I'm part of, and they just basically, you apply and they vet whether or not your stream is considered Take This like endorsed. So is it promoting mental health? Is it a place for people to feel accepted and feel like destigmatized? Like, if could they come in there and discuss things with you? And we don't do any, like, we don't give any advice, and that's like the key thing, since none of us are mental health professionals. Some of the ambassadors are, but most of us are not. We're just kind of advocates for people's mental health and self-care. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks for doing that. We have takeaways that are pretty okay at the end of the show, and I didn't realize that there were such things as like an AFK room at conventions, because I can imagine that would be super beneficial. So I'm going to look more into those, because I think that that's a pretty neat aspect. I'm very socially extroverted, and so conventions are spaces where I just thrive, right? But I realize that's not the case for everybody, and so that's neat that there are spaces like that that help. Smolecule, thank you for introducing us to your stream, but there is a specific reason you are here, and that is to play a game we call 5 Questions GMS. Let's play it right now with Twitch streamer Smolecule on this Monday edition of Gaming Morning Show. No pressure, as always, with 5 questions. Just want to point that out, because everyone always gets so tense when they're on game shows and things, and we don't want any of that. We just want to have a fun time, even though I'm sure there's a question in here that, I should have added like more options. Anyway, question number 1. I'm very good at this. Question number 1. On a recent stream, you mentioned enjoying voice acting. We love voice flattery. In fact, today is National Compliment Day. So to anyone who enjoys voice acting and has a wonderful voice,
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
So we have a voice acting question for you. We're going to ask you a question about a thing. So what thing? It could be a video game, could be a cartoon, could be an animated movie, it could be anything. What thing has your favorite voice acting?
Well, I'm a big Critical Role fan. I mean, you can't go wrong with a bunch of voice actors playing Dungeons and Dragons. So, and Matthew Mercer does a great job at just doing even sound effects with his own mouth. So.
That looks correct.
Correct.
In fact, it even got an all caps yes Critical Role out of Dungeon Meowster KJ, as you can imagine, as a big D&D fan. Mercer is just so good. That is 1 for 1, Smolecule. You crushed the very first question on 5 questions GMS.
Yes.
Very nice. Question number 2. We asked you if you have a favorite joke, dad joke or otherwise. So we got to know, what's your favorite joke?
Oh no, I forgot what I wrote. I don't have. Oh no.
Smolecule,
I don't have them memorized.
This is where you have
What
to
did
have
I
your
write?
book of jokes handy, and you flip through to the page.
I could just find one now.
You should.
I did it. I found one. Okay, what time did the man go to the dentist?
I don't know.
2:30.
Let's go! Belly laughed it.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. See, the life of a streamer. We're based in radio, right? It's all about trying to find something at the last possible second. You crushed that. I think that's worth a bonus point, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Those research skills would make K-Laugh jealous.
That hurt me too.
That's fantastic.
K-Laugh is our head of research and development, and probably is right now crying tears of joy by how well you did that. Well done.
Correct.
All right, question number 3 for you.
3.
And I'm sorry because it starts out with the following. We asked your favorite material, possession, or brand, so I hope you do remember this one. We asked you about that, and you said your weighted blanket. So we should ask you this: what do we need to know about your weighted blanket?
Oh, it feels like a full body hug. Like, you know when you hug someone, it's like mostly upper body, right? This hugs your whole like head to toe. Like, oh, it helps me sleep. It helps me sleep way better than I did before. Once you get into bed, it's just like you're melted.
I've heard really good things about them. How heavy is yours?
15 pounds.
Yeah.
I think like the recommended is like 10 to 12% of like your body weight. So yeah, you don't want something that's just gonna knock you out.
Smother you.
I made mistakes.
I have to go to the bathroom. I can't get out.
Yes, I made mistakes. They say. I love that so much. Thank you, Small Jewel. That is correct.
Correct.
And you are 3.25 out of 3 so far, so over 100%.
So you've been playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and when you played a few days back, there was a character named Gregson eating what looked like a potato, like a potato wedge, right? While he was, attorneying and stuff. So the question is, what's your favorite form of potato in food?
Oh no! Oh, I love scalloped potatoes, like au gratin potatoes. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a big potato fan though, like mashed potatoes, roasted potatoes.
Can't go wrong.
Sean and I are brothers-in-law, Smolecule, and we have therefore same mom-in-law. So that I guess works. And
that's how in-law works.
Yeah, makes this like sliced up potatoes in foil with butter, and then like the bottom edges of it always gets so crispy and buttery.
That's the key. It's just enough crisp, but still like squishy and like heartwarming. Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Ding, ding, ding. You are a genius.
Congratulations. 4.25 out of 4. so far with Smolecule, and that gives us to, well, it's 5 questions, so this is question number 5.
5.
Of the categories we gave you, you said that you were most knowledgeable about arts. Okay. And recently, on your Twitter feed, you showed a photo of you with Baby Koo. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
It appeared to be an owl. Do I also have that correct?
Yes.
Thank goodness, because otherwise this question was going to get really hard.
Ryan, you're 2 for 2.
You should get bonus points for that. So good. It looked like an owl. It is an owl. So here's an owl's arts question for you. Thank goodness. According to dailyartmagazine.com, an owl in art might signify ignorance, menace, or wisdom.
Oh, wisdom, yeah.
Naturally, right?
Ding!
Yes.
That is correct. I also have some very good news.
Correct.
All of them apparently are true because it's art. And Daily Art Magazine said
Yeah,
it could
you
be
could
any
just
of those things.
Contextually, yeah.
So, probably one of the easiest questions possible. There was a higher chance, Smolecule, that I was going to get my questions wrong than you answering that question wrong.
No, Baby Koo is definitely an axolotl, and this whole, like, all of this is, I should just leave, and...
Oh, you could have fooled me, honestly. It's really adorable. Where'd you get the plushie from?
Fan Gamer. If y'all love gaming merch, not sponsored, Fan Gamer has everything, every franchise you could think of that has a fandom. Undertale, Hollow Knight, oh, such good stuff. That's where I actually got a bunch of. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know how the cut is on my.
Oh yeah, kind of at the top, yeah, above your computer monitor back there. Yeah, we can see quite a few of them, and we did link through to your Twitter because you can see this picture on the Twitter account as well. Smolecule, thank you so much for spending time playing 5 Questions GMS this morning, an official 5.25 out of 5. If people want to follow you more, where should they go? What are some of the best ways to keep tabs on you?
Yeah, definitely my Twitch channel is where most of my content is. I just recently got into TikTok. I'm Smolecule there as well. If you play Animal Crossing, if you play indie games, and you want to see some sick puzzle platforming clips, those are what I mostly put on TikTok.
We do. We will take a look at your TikTok, and we will join you next stream Wednesday 5:30 when you continue playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Smolecule, thanks so much for joining Gaming Morning Show.
Thank you.
That was a lot of fun. 5.25 out of 5 for Smolecule on Gaming Morning Show. Cracked, as one of us has been known to say.
And you were 2 for 2.
Shut up.
Can't believe everyone did such a good job.
We all together collectively did an amazing job. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sitting there looking at this beautiful looking plush. It looks like an owl, but like I don't play the game, and so the last thing I wanted to do was be like, yeah, you got a cool owl plushie, right? And Smolecule was like, no. So.
It's clearly a cheetah.
Was pretty cute. Was pretty cute. An axolotl, true. Thank you. What's it? Forgot. There you go. That's how you can follow Smolecule. Streaming again on Wednesday for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And if you missed any of it, we always appreciate subscribing to our YouTube channel because we do have a full playlist of all of our 5 Questions GMS games there. Tomorrow, we play more 5 Questions. We're going to have Project Ruby joining us. Project Ruby is a streamer on Twitch as well, and was referred to Project Ruby, if you remember, Cheritomo had joined us for one of our very early 5 Questions GMS games. Kara recommended that we talk to Project Ruby, so we'll do that tomorrow at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much, Smolecule, for joining us. Ooh, it knows Project Ruby. This is great, Smolecule. I'm happy. Yes. We'll talk tomorrow, 8:20. Also a reminder, we have another interview at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. We'll talk to Julia of Arch Daily. It's Architecture Daily. What am I doing? Why am I abbreviating it? I'm reading in Twitch handles. Or Twitter handles. Ridiculous. Anyway.
Architecture.
Architecture Daily. We'll talk to Julie at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So big thanks, Molecule, for joining us, and be sure to watch 5:30 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday for the next stream there. I actually was going to ask Molecule to do an impression of voiceover. So Molecule, if you'd be so kind, if you mention us during your stream, if you would provide us a voiceover impression, whether you're impersonating someone from Critical Role, or if you just want to do your favorite impression. Like, for example, Sean, what did you say? Oh, yeah. This is Sean doing an impression of someone doing an impression of Aaron Neville.
Oh, yeah. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know.
Oh, that's good. Shivers down my spine. Ooh. Yeah.
Bob says, pretty okay.
Hey, if you can get Bob on board, it's not bad.
Bob likes everything.
Whatever. Bob doesn't like swords going through Bob's box.
Don't worry. The swords missed me.
We weren't. Don't worry. I can do an impression of Matthew Lillard doing Shaggy. Like zoinks! Gee, Scoob!
It's pretty good. It's pretty.
Someday I'll find a way to make that more than just that one line. It's pretty narrow.
It's a good line, though.
Yeah. I guess if you're going to hit a home run with one of them, you should just have it be that.
Yep.
Thanks again, Molecule, for joining us. Down says, you did Shaggy and... Oh, that's true. I guess I did too. In the Scooby-Doo movie circa 2000-ish, the one that Matthew Lillard was in, because it's Matthew Lillard's birthday today. Who played Scooby? K-Laugh. We need to know. Molecule challenge accepted. So we'll see an impersonation coming up on Molecule's Wednesday streams. Does K-Laugh have an answer for us? Oh, K-Laugh says, I believe it was Shaggy who said, it wasn't me. Different Shaggy. Less musician, more cartoon character. Crushed it. All right, Clayton Davis of Variety has a story. We mentioned Knives Out. You said you have not seen Knives Out?
Correct.
But all accounts that you have heard is Knives Out's pretty okay?
Yeah. We should check it out.
So Knives Out 2 is on its way, apparently. And this story from Variety says it's going to be out late 2022. So a fall festival debut is possible. Daniel Craig as private detective Benoit Blanc in Knives Out 2, streaming on Netflix this fall. Variety has learned exclusively that writer and director Ryan Johnson's hotly anticipated sequel that you can see on the left side of your screen for a second is expected to release in theaters and streaming platforms in the last quarter of 2022. In addition, it's expected to make a festival run before the release, although which of these festivals, not sure. With that added later, we can expect a sequel to be possible. Awards hopeful for Netflix next year. The streamer is expected to dominate the Oscar season once again, according to Variety's Clayton Davis. Details surrounding the film are still under wraps, which is why, drum roll please. We still don't have a drum roll, do we?
Short drum roll. No, we have this.
Sounds like a drum roll to me. I think that's the closest thing we might have is Bob doing drum.
I think so.
Sean will show us an exclusive sneak peek to Knives Out 2.
Oh no, that knife is so out.
It's definitely not in the drawer anymore. It's out there right behind you. And looks terrifyingly happy.
Oh, it's very happy to be threatening me.
No confirmation whether or not it'll be in
Don't stab
Blade.
me.
Get it? Blade. It's 8:42. See, everyone was waiting for a sneak peek. Even Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet, who's probably watching us from the shower, said, oh, I hadn't heard that it was coming out in the fall. So there you go. Now you do.
So I have another idea for our next GMS venture.
Okay.
Okay. So we host we host our very own movie festival where we just talk about watching movies but don't actually watch movies.
Smart. They'll never see a festival like ours. I mean, name just one movie that we have said we want to watch together in a watch party. I dare you to just name one. Can you?
Bobbert.
Fantastic Four, B-Movie, Legends of the Hidden Temple, every MCU movie, Hackers, Pride and Prejudice, and Zombies, Frozen 2, Christmas Comes to the Pac-Land.
Ha! Bob mentioned
And
Legends
myself.
of the Hidden Temple. That's not a movie. That's a game show, Bob.
It's also a movie.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's a recent movie. It didn't look amazing, but now we have to watch it. Bob said.
Bob is good with it.
It's ridiculous. Hauser says it is a really good movie, Knives Out. Chris M.E. Knives Out was fantastic. Interesting. Chris M.E. even said, I saw it with Gonzo Gump in the theater, and one of our favorite members of the FHC.
Hello, FHC.
Final Hour crew Gonzo Gump says, yeah, it was pretty good.
It's pretty okay.
I feel like there's part of me that's wondering if Chris and Gonzo went somewhere and committed a crime, and now they're just trying to corroborate their stories.
They're like, yeah, Knives Out. That was the movie we saw together in the theater on this specific day at this specific time.
It was amazing. I remember the details vividly. Don't you, Chris M. Yee? The authorities are like, wait, I thought your name was this. Why are you calling each other by, like, I don't know, usernames or something? No reason. Isn't that right, Gonzo Gump? Hello, FHC.
Hello, FHC.
If you're just joining us with the Final Hour crew, VG did try. Just jumped in. Go to our YouTube page later today. We will post our 5 questions GMS game that we just had with Smolecule, who is streaming on Wednesday. One more shout out because that was such a fun thing. We're going to have our takeaways that are pretty okay. If you want to start putting yours into the chat, you can. But I learned about AFK rooms, which is part of some of the mental health work that Smolecule does with Take This. And so I really enjoy asking those questions too, because here's one thing I truly do believe is everyone has a lot of things that interest them and a lot of things that they're good at. And some of those two things hopefully align. Okay. And so one of my favorite parts of doing the show and getting a chance to meet people and introduce people to others is there's a lot about certain subjects that maybe I have never taken the time to research as much as I wish I had. And one of those things is mental health, right? And so to get people who have so much more familiarity with certain topics onto the show so we can learn is one of my favorite things. It both itches my curiosity, but also, provides like some beneficial education and knowledge, right? And so
Right.
I've been enjoying that a lot.
It's been nice to get back to these interviews and meet some new people. And
yeah,
it's great.
Well, and the other thing too about like AFK rooms, for example, right? I mentioned that at a convention, it's like my wheelhouse, right? And I may walk around my first gaming convention now, and I may see an AFK room and be like, oh, A, I know what that is, which is great. But B, maybe there's somebody who I recognize as not having as good of a time, right? And I could introduce them and say, hey, but did you know that they have these things? And that
You
can be
might
beneficial.
benefit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think that that's part of where that's huge. So Down says, I have seen Knives Out. I don't think I could summarize it. It confused me. Perfect. Put it on YouTube. Downs.
Yep. Yep. Don't review a single thing. Start. Hit record.
You have all you need. I am JF Downs. All you need. Good moron. Hello, FHC.
Hello, FHC.
Both Lady Undead and Savvy Queen are here at the exact same time, and Lady Undead is already working ahead of time for National Compliment Day, saying, "So many handsome people in here." Indeed.
Nice.
Sabaton Queen. I've been hanging with Ellie. When I have a chance to record that with you and or Superphonic, I will be thrilled.
I'm ready.
Maybe even Austin could be in on there. Oof. Nice. VG on ukulele. Let's go. VG did try, just goes, "So I just figured out what FAC means." Welcome. Oh, nice carry over my save attempt. VG is typically apparently here toward the end of the final hour. So, Bob, if you could please share what we do at the beginning.
Morning to the final hour crew.
VG got it right.
Nice.
You know, I think we should add VG getting that question right to a Smolecule's 5 questions score. What do you think?
I'm down. Either
Okay.
that or give it to you. You could be 3 for 3.
Nah. I mean, Smolecule crushed it. I think they deserve it. So, Smolecule, congratulations. Official 5 questions GMS score for you now is 6 1/4 over 5.
Nice. Best score we've had all week.
Yeah. Crushed it. Surprisingly not a record, though, but also unsurprisingly, given the fact that we give a lot of points away. Although I guess I could give my, 2 points also to Smolecule?
True.
I mean, technically, Smolecule was my accomplice for those questions. I don't have the answers if it's not for them, so...
Right.
We'll go with the vote. Chat, if you think Smolecule deserves my extra 2 points for asking about owls and... Can't even remember the other one I asked.
Its name.
And its name. Yes, of course. Go ahead and say yes in the chat. If you disagree, sorry, Smolecule, say no. Smolecule says, "I still can't believe I forgot what I submitted, but also not surprised." I love the save. I actually think that was for better for content. It was great. Gonzo says yes. Chris ME says yes. Hauser says yes. Lady Undead says yes. So, by official vote, with no criteria on how long this vote was supposed to last. Congratulations. You, Smolecule, have earned 8.25 out of 5. I just
still don't think that's a record.
It's not, but I just wanted the assist. If you think about it, we're playing Rocket League.
Nice.
And we just always constantly need assists. So
we do need assists.
You can have my assists, okay?
Still need 75.
Do you think Epic will approve of the submission?
Probably not.
Okay, fair enough. All right, coming up after this, we have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. Smolecule, since you are still in our chat, if you have a recommendation for where we can send our audience who's watching on Twitch via a raid at the end of the show, which is 10 minutes from now, feel free to put that person's name in our chat. You're also, of course, welcome to say more about them if you want, etc. But if you do and someone's on right now and you want us to say good morning from GMS to them, by all means, please do. If not, we will send you somewhere after the news, takeaways that were pretty okay, and clip of the day. That's all coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Bummer.
I love that show.
I thought I had a chance to save that, and I just went a little bit too early.
GMB.
We're adding a
Gaming
new show
Morning
like every month,
Bummer.
so would someone please go find Miss Bummer for me and see if Miss Bummer is interested in hosting a show? Get in there. Nice work. We're one of life's winners, chat. Look at that. For Smolecule and our game.
You are one of life's winners.
Oh my gosh. How much fun. We did it. Gaming Morning Bummer. It's now 8:52 West Coast time, 11:52 for those watching on the East Coast, 4:53 now for those watching GMS in the UK. Thank you for being here. I am Hefty Goof. That is Sports.Gaming. Please give our YouTube page a subscription because we will have not only our 5 questions GMS with a Smolecule from earlier today on there later today, but we also have all of our interviews, all of our 5 questions GMS, and our YouTube exclusive series Far Cry 6 GMS plays available on our YouTube page. And we have just found out that if you're a Patreon subscriber, we likely will be able to show you the clips, the YouTube videos rather, early. So early access to those, which is super cool. Thank you again to Dobbs for becoming our latest Patreon subscriber. You can too. Go to patreon.com/gaming morning show. We are one away from having 30 Patreon subscribers. Thank you so much for all of those who are not only here in chat, but also supporting us through Patreon at patreon.com/gaming morning show. Hello, FHC. It is good to see Kim Chica this morning.
Hello, FHC.
Stops in compliments? Well, here, how about this? Gaming Morning Show is always a bright spot in my morning as I'm starting work. Y'all always bring a smile to my face. Oh, gosh.
Blush.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Smolecule said, well, since I'm an expert in the arts, I would recommend I Paint Burbs. I Paint Burbs. All right, so that's where we'll send you if you're watching on Twitch after this game. Chris M.E. did point out that Red Rum, who was a 5 questions GMS guest last week, is having a birthday today. We did wish a happy birthday in a birthday segment at 6:50 a.m. this morning. So if you do also want to stop over at some point today and say good job having a birthday to Red Rum, we would certainly appreciate that as well. All right, right now it is time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News, a recap of the video game headlines of the day. If you missed them, follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, because that is where, well, all the headlines are. Just search hashtag GMS Gaming, Morning Gaming News, excuse me. Once again, welcome back to hashtag Video Game Expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday. It's still January 24th, 2022. And this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News. Following the formation of a union on Friday, 34 Raven Software QA employees have announced, I believe it was today. Nope, it was this weekend, that they have ceased their strike in expectation of their union being recognized by Raven Software. So we're going to continue to watch this story. They have been on strike for a little bit of time. But after unionizing, they said, pending the recognition of our union, the Raven QA strike has ended. Unused strike funds are being stored for future organizing/strike efforts. So we'll continue to watch this and see if Raven Software does indeed recognize the union voluntarily, or if it's going to get messy. We'll keep an eye on it. In our second news story, we talked about Battlefield 2042 and its constant endeavor to be less broken. Sorry. This time, they launched a zombie mode, which broke the XP system. Swing and a miss.
Whoops.
But this zombie survival was launched, and less than a day later was taken down because it essentially let players gain XP much, much quicker than they had intended, which broke their whole system. So, good try. maybe next time. But like zombies do, I'm sure it will rise from the dead. In our last news story, the Yakuza series creator Toshihiro Nagoshi has stepped aside from Sega and RGG Studios, which he has been a part of since 1989, to open his own development studio via NetEase Games, a Chinese company. As it is the very beginning stages of this development studio, we don't have any information in terms of projects or what he'd like to do with said studio. But Yakuza has been a series that's been ongoing for some time that many people are big fans of. So it'll be interesting to see what he does next. Out today, we had some highlights like Hidden Deep out for PC. And Name of the Morning, we had The Demon Lord is new in town out on PC.
Congratulations. The Demon Lord is new in town, out for PC. If I knew you were coming, I would have baked a cake.
That's a sequel.
A song. Oh, that's a sequel? It's good. Or prequel, actually. Because if you knew, then you would have... It's out today for PC. You can find it. Just search GMS Name of the Morning on our Twitter at WatchGMS, and we are going to have a big announcement. It's written on my paper. I wrote Name of the Month Tuesday! ! Why did you wink?
What?
I thought I saw you winking, thinking that
No.
maybe I'm not. Okay, so it's for sure going to happen. Name of the Month on Tuesday. I feel like he did it again.
Did what? Did what again?
VG did try this morning. Said, please tell me FHC means final hour crew. If not, it should mean that. Congratulations to VG.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
It's when the realizations hit that you deserve an award. And for you, we give you our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. Congratulations. VG did try it today.
Woo!
It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. It's a thing that we do before takeaways that we're pretty okay, so get those into the chat right now. It's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. That was falsetto. You did it.
Didn't hurt anyone's ears whatsoever. Number 5.
5.
I got a package in the mail the other day. It was really well taken care of because it was covered in bubble wrap. And as much as bubble wrap hurts my soul because of all the plastic it's made of, you're more fun than bubble wrap. You know, probably when I start with like my dislike for bubble wrap, maybe I'm not.
You're not selling it.
Yeah, maybe it's a little disingenuous, that compliment. So.
6.
You're more fun than biodegradable packing material made from 100% recycled resources.
6.
Okay. Only a hefty goof could find a way to turn a compliment that was already kind of odd to begin with into one that was even odder. It was pretty bad. Okay.
Mike, unmute your microphone.
We just shared the list, the 13 funny but authentic compliments, because just giving compliments is quite boring. Homework of the day: give 5 of these unusual compliments to someone and tell us about it in Discord. Do it, we demand it. We put that there. We're going to send you over, if you're watching on Twitch, to I Paint Burbs. Hey, y'all, I'm Liz. She, her, hers. I'm a scientific illustrator, fine artist, and educator based in Tennessee, and I paint burbs. I use traditional media, mostly... Gauche? Gauche? You know what it is, don't you?
No,
Gouache.
Gouache.
Gouache. Thank you, Smolecule. Wow, I didn't have a chance. Mostly gouache. Or gouache. Okay. Now someone's saying gauche. Damn it. I don't know which one it is. Anyway, they use lots of traditional media, including watercolor on paper. Would love for y'all to stop and hang with the burbs. So if you'd please be so kind as to say good morning from GMS. I'm your art expert. Oh my gosh. Takeaways that were pretty okay from Hey It's Brendan _TTV. My takeaway is that no start of my week would be the same without GMS. Thanks to the whole team for all the hard work to make a great show. Who else? Chris M.E. My takeaway is that Sean was a grizzled prospector in a previous life. Sean, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
My takeaway just happened for clip of the day, and that's at the end of the song I say toot toot, and the captions said tutu.
Nice.
And it was funny.
I like it. Technically, it finished today UK time, so my takeaway for the day, this is from Aura, is that the Rams are bottle jobs, and the refs were the only reason the Bucks didn't win. Oh, come on, Aura. Let's go. We don't have to blame all those folks. Jeez, let's go. You are more unique and wonderful than the smell of a new book. Just said that to my girlfriend, and she lost the power of words, ironically. Nice. Good morning, Just Cause. Thank you for being here for the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
It's like watercolor, except it's not as transparent. It's very colorful. Okay, perfect. We're learning something. That is my takeaway that was pretty okay. And honestly, I already mentioned AFK rooms and some of the other things that Smolecule shared. So thank you so much for that. We will see you again tomorrow as we do Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. Tonight, GMS Plays has the finale of Season 2 of Minecraft. You can watch it starting at 8 p.m. Pacific time. A whole lot more, including a big Name of the Month Tuesday announcement tomorrow. Julia from Architecture Daily, Project Ruby will play 5 Questions GMS. For Mike, for Austin, for Sean, I am Hefty Goof. It's been a lot of fun on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv. Have a great Monday.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry.